Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And also press that I button. So guys, what I want to talk about right now is I want to give you something to think about for your day. Think about this. What about this media hype? Isn't it? Think about this. Back when that crime of Gypsy Rose Blanchard first happened, they were getting it right. They'd let everybody know about the manipulation, the grifting from not only Dee Dee, but from Gypsy. But what I want to know is, when did the narrative actually change? And how did the narrative change so quickly? And how did Dee Dee not get the full justice that she deserved? Because it seems to me, somehow, everything was switched. And with it switching in the Gypsy Rose case, it makes you think, how many other times has this happened? How many other times has media got stories wrong? And here we're going through history thinking that we know the truth, but we don't. The only reason we're catching the deal about Gypsy Rose is because we're in the internet age where we can look up anything. We can file the FOIAs. We can get them. But just think, back in the 80s, when Jeffrey Dahmer, when all of these other ones were caught, was there another story that we don't know because the narrative was switched so much? And why would the narrative switch so much for Gypsy Rose? Why? It makes you wonder, was the town embarrassed because they did put Gypsy up on a pedestal and so many charities was grifted and they got away with the crimes against the charities? And not only against the charities, but from our government as well, because Gypsy was actually drawing a Social Security check, a disability check. How many times has this happened? And guys, for me, I don't want to give this up. Why should she get away with everything that she has gotten away with? Why? She was almost 24 years old. She could have easily walked out of there. She could have easily contacted the police. She had access to a computer. She would send Facebook messages to her dad. She was on these dating sites. So why didn't she reach out to the police? Why didn't she reach out to her dad for help? Why? You can't tell me that it's because I'm afraid my mom will come back and get me. No. Not if you had your dad on your side. Not only that, you're an adult. You're an adult, Gypsy. Why do you think? So guys, to me, I just think this case is so strange. How did it get this far to where they're trying to make her a celebrity? Guys, don't ever forget that she is not a celebrity. She is grifting. She wants to victimize her mother every single day. Why? Because it makes her look better. If she puts blame on her mother, then everybody's going to be looking at her mother instead of looking at, what's wrong with you, girl? Why didn't you leave? Why? If you remember, She even denied having the genetic chromosome disorder for a long time. For a long time. Until she knew that the FOIAs were out and we found out what was going on. Why didn't HBO or Lifetime, why didn't they have this information? And I think it would be sad. Lifetime just drop the show. Why won't they sue her? She broke her contract. She broke the NDA. So why does she get away so scot-free? I don't know. I think it maybe, are people scared of her? I don't know. I just think it's a strange thing. But guys, think about that. Think about that while you're going through your day. Why does she get off so easy? Why has karma not come and just kicked this girl in the rear? It makes no sense. Her whole story doesn't make any sense. How the media got it wrong, that makes no sense. And how she lies and manipulates to this day to get anything that she wants. Think about that. Guys, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye, guys.